99. Are you in the clear?
Unit 99 to KMA 907. Unit 99, Sergeant Meredith, 909, in service, on the air. This is Sergeant Dan Meredith of Unit 99 at Headquarters, Police Department, City of Sacramento, California. My detail is to ride in Unit 99, our tape recorder-equipped radio car, and to respond whenever the dispatcher transmits a signal to one of our other units on duty somewhere in the city. At the scene, we make the recordings which we provide for this program. Now, to tell you more about Unit 99, here is our chief, James V. Hicks, Sacramento Police.
When Unit 99 takes off on the dispatcher's radio signal, everything which happens is real. What you hear, happened. This is the standing order to Sergeant Meredith, the officer in charge of Unit 99. Get it on the spot while it's going on. And as you listen, this is what Meredith does. Now, to Unit 99 and Sergeant Dan Meredith on duty.
Unit 2. Unit 2, 9:45 at 1809. C. Charles, an injured man. Code 3. Give me that, sir.
That's an ambulance follow-up. It sounds a little unusual. We better take a look at it. The ambulance and the units here. Let's see what it is. Went into the ammo drawers. The officers are working on somebody that's cut. You say it's a knife fight, King?
Yes, and he staggered in there for aid. The nurse, we haven't got the full story yet. The nurse there could tell you the cannery. Meredith went out to check it. Where did you say? Out there by the incinerator, by that almond deal.
You talked to him at all?
No, not yet. Meredith did.
Officers Bertolani and Irving are taking the victim to the emergency hospital now on a stretcher. Ambulance is awaiting outside. We'll pick up the full story later.
I guess we're going to take him in the emergency and Dick's talk to him or something on it.
Quite deep. We just lifted.
You're the nurse out here at the ammo drawers? And where was he cut? This man?
Right here.
Right across the left side of the neck.
About 2 inches.
How wide is it?
Quite deep. It wasn't wide, it was deep. I think if they'd gone a little bit deeper, he'd have bled to death.
And where was the other?
Right about here in his arm.
On the arm.
From what I could see, the serious cuts. The rest I didn't see.
Did he tell you anything?
No. I didn't question it. I didn't question it. I just took care of the bleeding.
Was anybody here that talked to him?
No, because everybody was panicky and they called me right out and I took care of the gentleman. And I didn't question it. I knew at a glance he wasn't one of our men.
Do you know if it severed the artery or cut into it?
Very close on both places.
Down the railroad tracks to where this cutting had taken place, the detectives Byram and Zine and Officer Clarence King. It's quite a ways from the almond growers. We're at the extreme back part of it, going over the levee and across the tracks, following a path of blood. Over to the right is the large incinerator. Officer Jerry Meredith is talking to Detective Zine now. We'll take it in.
He's a small guy.
Yeah, you're supposed to have ready here, too. There's nobody in here now. There's some colored boys over there and a couple of guys
The
over
white
there.
guy is supposed to be 6'10".
How tall?
6'10". That's what the victim said.
You going over there in that jungle and check it?
Yeah.
Let's go. We're over by the large incinerator. Several hobos are camped alongside. It furnishes them with a great deal of heat here. It's quite cold tonight. I see blankets, cardboards, improvised beds of all kinds here. There seems to be about 10 bums here.
There's some guys that standing over here, and we went to bed around there, but I don't know whether they're still there or not.
You didn't see or hear anything like a fight?
No, I didn't hear nothing. I heard some fellas are talking over there.
Over there where those officers are?
Yeah, over that fire.
Okay, thanks. We're going further out. Ahead of us is Detective Byram with Patrol Officers King and Jerry Meredith.
See any blood stains or paths?
No, we're looking.
Let's go over here by the fire. There seems to be several fellas here asleep. This is quite a jungle camp here, Byram.
Yeah, I wonder where all the occupants of these fine sleeping facilities belong.
Yeah, it looks like about 6 beds here unoccupied also.
Hey, boy, wake up. Quick! On your feet.
Oh, yeah.
You all alone here?
Oh, that's the other boy there. Where?
Yes, where is he?
Oh, no.
How long you been here?
This guy's day.
Since when?
Day.
Where'd you come from?
Idaho Falls.
How long you been sleeping right here in this spot?
Just tonight.
Just tonight.
What time was that?
Oh, about 15, 20 minutes ago.
15, 20 minutes ago. Then you haven't been asleep very long, have you?
No.
You see a fight over here?
No.
Stand up, will you? Where'd all your boyfriends go? There's a half a dozen beds around here.
I don't know what's the way they went there. Yeah, what's around?
How many of them were here?
There was 2 or 3 of us, about 4 of us.
You know their names?
No, sir.
You come in town with them?
Plus, I couldn't by myself.
You just met these boys here in the camp?
I seen them all sitting down here. That's all they went to sleep.
Where's your shoes?
Supposed to be on these feet.
They usually use the shoes as pillows. Yeah, there they are. Got them under the paper there to keep them from getting wet, I guess.
Yeah. You didn't see a fight or hear of a fight around here, did you?
No, sir.
You positive?
Yes, sir.
Well, looks like your boyfriend's cut out and left you.
Are you going to check the area a little bit more here, Byram and King?
Yeah, there's a 40-acre field here that they could be in. Either one of these 2 bridges leads over to North Sacramento. The guy could be long gone. Very likely is.
Or in one of those boxcars.
Well, if this fellow's 6'10", it won't be hard to identify him.
Very easy to spot.
Byram, what kind of coverage do we have out here?
Well, we've got 2 men over there on the levee that are going to handle the east side, and there's a man over by the subway. I don't think he can get back over there. We'll cover the middle of the field down here and work toward the tracks, I guess. The river's over there. If he's gotten as far as river by now, why, chances are good that he's gotten away for the night.
Okay, we'll search around a little further here. And then you're going to go in and talk with the victim later.
Yeah.
We'll follow you in on it.
Unit 99 to KMA 907.
Go ahead, 99.
Was that cutting victim taken to the emergency of the county?
He's at the county, 99.
Okay, thanks.
Give me 907.
We're going into the emergency ward of the county hospital. There he is. How you getting along there, fella?
Oh, I hope so. All right, Sergeant.
All right, let's take it from the beginning now. How long you been in Sacramento?
Just came in.
What time?
Well, we left Roseville at 3:30. I guess it's around 5 o'clock when we get here.
About 5 o'clock today. You say we left Roseville. Who came with you?
Murphy,
Who's Murphy?
the guy with the coat on.
He's got the trench coat on.
Yes,
Is he the man that cut you?
no, sir. Didn't touch me.
And where'd you come after you got to Sacramento?
Well, we walked downtown and I left my bedroll right with Jerry.
Yeah, and where?
Well, we walked down to the room, we come back out, and we got a pack of cookies. Walked over and sat down and I met this guy.
Where'd you get the cookies?
From Mom's Mission.
From Mom's Mission over on 12th Street there.
That's right, correct.
You and Murph.
Me and Murphy.
Nobody else was with you at this time?
No, sir.
All right, where'd you meet this guy that cut you?
On 12th Street.
At Mom's?
Across the street.
Across the street from Mom's. Is he
You
one of
know
the
where the
customers?
filling station? You know where the filling station goes that way?
Yeah.
We're sitting over there. We was eating cookies. He come up, and I know him before. I know him in Portland. I've seen him everywhere in my life.
Every place you go on the bum, you see this guy, but you
have
don't know
no
his
clue.
name, though.
I can tell you how you identify him. He wears a ring in his ear.
Which ear?
I can't say which ear, sir, but he does wear one.
What kind of a ring? A gold ring?
No, any kind of ring that he can find in his ear.
Okay, now this guy that cut you, when you met him on 12th Street, he bought you 2 half gallons of wine?
No, we sit over eating there, and he gave me 4 bits, and I still have that in my pocket.
Why'd he give you the money?
I know the man.
Oh, just because you know him?
Well, sir.
All right. Let's get up to the cut now. Where'd you get the wine and what happened?
Well, we went over, you know where the liquor store is on 12th there?
Yeah.
The Mom's. We only got 2 half-gallons of wine and a quarter ginger ale.
He bought him?
He most certainly did.
All right, then where'd you go?
Went, you know where the almond thing is that down there? That's where we went. And a guy with a hole in his throat.
What do you mean the guy with a hole in his throat?
He can't talk.
Was he with you?
No, sir. He told him to get out of the place, too.
He told him to get out of what place? Out of the almond growers?
Yes, sir.
Where were you, down by those big metal sheds?
Yeah, it's, we had a fire down there.
Were you over by the fire, near the incinerator?
No, it's over there. You know, well, I've been in Sacramento many years of my life.
You know where the Western Pacific tracks are?
Yeah, it's right by the main lines where this stuff happens at.
They're over by the main line. It wasn't on that spur track by the almond grove.
No, it's on the main line. I can see the almond growers over there.
All right. Now, how'd the beef start?
Well, I don't know really how it happened, sir.
Well, you're the man that got cut. We don't
Well,
there.
I think there was a robbery involved someplace, and I had about $3, and I only got about 4 bits in my pocket, 57 cents in my pocket right today.
You think there was a robbery involved? Now, how did that come into this?
I don't know. We walked up, and he left his money with the guy with the hole in his throat.
Who left his money?
The guy that picked me up, I know him where I know him as Red only.
He left his money with the guy with the hole in his throat.
Yes, sir.
Why did he do that?
I do not know.
Do you think you were going to rob him?
He must have.
Oh. Have you had trouble with him before?
No, sir, never in my life.
What reason would he think that you were going to rob him?
I do not know.
But you think that's what he had in his mind when he left the money with
that's what he
us?
had in his mind.
Was that what the fight started over, or over the wine?
No, there was no fight over no wine.
Did you drink the wine?
No, there's $half still laying in my bedroom, and my suitcase and everything else is still laying there.
Still laying up there by the main line. Are you right up on the level with the tracks, or are you down at the bottom of the levee?
Well, you know where the viaduct is at?
Yeah.
Well, it's just, I'll say, north of that, just a little bit.
Tell us how this fight got underway now.
Well, I went with this guy, and he pulled his knife out.
Why did he pull his knife out?
I do not know, sir.
He just, for no reason at all, he reached in his
I
pocket
have
and
no
took a
reason
knife
to
out.
believe why he should,
You
because
didn't have any words with him?
never. In my life.
After he pulled the knife out, then what'd he do?
No, it is what happened, that's it.
Cut you where?
Here,
On the throat? Your arm?
and here.
Did he say anything to you?
Never a word.
And up to this time, you had been friendly with him. He bought the wine, and you were all...
I know him a long time. I know him, but I can't tell you his name.
Well, just before the cutting now, didn't you have any argument with him or
Never a
anything?
word, not a word.
Was he drunk?
He's drinking.
Were you drunk?
Yes, sir, I'm drinking.
Yeah.
Then I'm drunk.
Right after the cutting, then, what happened?
Well, I wandered around there, and I figured I gotta get some medical attention. So I wandered in someplace down here. I don't know. I'm thinking. I don't know what it was. There's the officer can tell you.
Do you know what happened to the other fellow?
No, I do not.
What happened to Murphy?
I do not
Where
know,
was he
sir.
when this happened?
Well, last time I saw him, he was going across track with a half-gallon of wine, sir.
He was legging it out of there, huh?
Right.
That's when after the cutting.
Yes, sir.
You didn't see which way the guy went that cut you.
No, sir, I did not.
All right, after the guy cut you, did he go through your pockets or anything?
No, sir, he did not touch me.
Well, what makes you think there's a robbery involved?
I think he think I was trying to rob him, maybe.
Oh. And were you?
No, sir.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Doctor, what's the extent of this man's injuries? The one that's cut over here.
As far as the cuts, that's all I can tell you about. I mean, I have not examined the gentleman. His cuts are strictly minor and superficial.
See, now, in the event we pick this man up, do you want to press charges against him?
I do not wish to, sir. If he killed me, I don't want to do that.
You don't want to prosecute him?
I do not, sir.
Well, that's as far as we can go, then.
The cutting case had its elements of mystery, but the officers will tell you that the habits of the jungle habitui are often difficult to fathom. Why the man was stabbed has never been explained. Perhaps the victim did try to rob his assailant. Perhaps they quarreled over the jug of wine. Be that as it may, the culprit, all 6 feet 10 inches of him, vanished into the night, and the victim's reluctance to make a complaint would have made his apprehension a worthless gesture.
Unit 3, 1705 Capitol Avenue, a 415. Check 3, came in on 07.
That's a disturbance complaint for Unit 3. It's a fairly warm night, windows are open, and it could be a noisy party. We'll see what it is, though. The units there, I guess the offices are on the inside. Apartment house, 2 blocks east of the Capitol Park. Yes, sir.
Do you know where 1724 Capitol Avenue is?
1724. Well, what are you doing back here, fella?
I'm looking for an apartment house. I'm not
Apartment
bothering
house?
nobody. My car's parked down there.
What are you doing back in here?
I went back there to look for an apartment. I thought there may be one back in the rear.
How about
wasn't
coming
hurting
with
nobody.
us then, will you?
I wasn't
Around the
hurting
back
nobody.
here. Over here. Payton, Reynolds.
Yeah.
You have a disturbance in there?
Yeah, 3 girls discussing money problems.
Came up here and this guy comes out between the
I
buildings
was
here.
looking for an apartment house back there. I thought there was one back there. I'm
Apartment
working
house?
steady. I come down, I've been sick. I went down to see if I still had a job.
What are you doing around here?
Well, I was looking for the boss's house. They give me the address down there, 17-something C. They wasn't sure.
17-something what?
Capitol Avenue.
Who gave you that address?
The manager down there, the woman.
What
manager.
for?
I wanted to see if I had a job. I'm working down there steady.
At 1 o'clock in the morning?
I work from 11.
The manager was supposed to live at this address?
See there? Yes.
17 what?
1715 East Capitol Avenue.
Where's the address written down? You got it written down somewhere?
No,
the
they
manager?
just gave it to me.
You
They
say
said they come-
1715?
Yes.
Well, you just got through telling me 1724.
Well, they wasn't sure. I'm not lying to you. I've got my car here. I
Well,
work down there every day.
1724 would be on the opposite side of the street.
Where is he down here?
I'm not.
Here's right between here. There's
I'm
2
not
buildings
doing
here
nothing.
coming out of
I
there.
haven't been drunk or nothing.
3 young girls upstairs apartments.
Do you know anybody in these apartments here?
No, I'm not trying to cause no trouble.
When were you arrested last?
Well, I got out of jail January.
What for?
Peeping Tom, but I wasn't doing that. I haven't been in any trouble. I'm not lying.
Oh, now what
to
were you doing between the building?
I wasn't doing nothing,
Knock it
so
off.
help me.
He came out over here then.
Yeah,
I
right
came
between,
back there.
right back through
The
there.
gate is still open. I'm not lying to you.
What were you doing back there? You know the front door to the apartment house is right there. You can see
I
the front
thought-
door to this house is right
I
there.
thought there was an apartment back there. I'm not lying to
You
you.
can see
I
the
don't want to
apartment
get in
right
trouble.
here.
My wife just had
Nobody
a baby.
ever wants to get in trouble, but you're in trouble.
Let's see your heels.
He's got a horseshoe on him or a peg on his heel.
He's got pegs on him.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
it.
Is that the one?
Definitely.
Right underneath the window, huh?
Right.
Sir, if
Probably
I
one
would
where you
take
can see
if,
through the
Venetian blinds
if I
and
would
right
take
by a
it, would you
plant.
please let me go.
Well, what is it?
Right in the dirt, huh?
In the dirt.
Would
That's
you
it.
please? I promise I'll never do it again. I don't want to go to jail. Please let me go home.
Well, why don't you tell us the truth now?
I was back there, but please let me go home.
You were peeping, though,
Yes, but I won't do it no more. Just let me go home.
huh? Turn around here. All right, now back up. Back up to the car. Now sit right there. You're preparing for something here. and
No,
if you,
I'm not. I want
if
to
you
go
do
home.
it, you'll be sorry.
Please let me go home.
You just stick right here.
I won't do nothing more. I just want to go home to my wife. I promise you I won't go no place else. You can follow me home if you want to. I promise you I won't go no place else.
You have a nice family, I suppose.
I do. My wife loves me, and I don't want nothing to happen to her.
Stand over there, will you, Bill?
I don't want to escape or nothing. I got a little money on me, not much, but I will go home, and you can follow me home. I got my car keys. Just trust me just this one time. Will you please let me go home?
No,
I won't.
Let's go.
Sir, please, I won't do nothing. I want to go home to my wife.
Get in the car now. Get in the car.
No, I want to go home, please.
Now look, we're not going to have any trouble with this.
I don't want no trouble. Please, I just want to go home. No, I don't want to.
Now look, now don't give us any trouble. Now get in the car.
I won't.
Now you're going to make it worse for yourself if you resist arrest.
No, I don't want to. I'm not resisting arrest.
What are you doing? Get in the car then. Now get in the car.
I don't want.
That's nice.
Come
on, get in the car.
I won't.
Come on, get in.
I won't do it no more, please.
Now, it's all cut and dry. Get in the car.
No, because I don't want to be booked.
Now listen, you're going to do it the
easy way.
No, you're going to get in the car. Now get in.
Will you
now get in.
No,
get in the car.
What is it? Bag,
yeah.
private property, peeping Tom.
Yeah, no visible means support. He's done business around here, so that's good enough. Okay, Dan.
Okay, boys. Watch it! There he goes! Hey, you! Stop! Put the cuffs on him.
Get him?
Yeah, look at here. There we got him.
I want to go home.
Yeah, well, you're not going home. You ought to know better after doing 6 months to run away from the police. You just got yourself
all right.
6 months.
Let's go.
On top of the 6 months you were going to do before.
What's the charge now, Reynolds?
Oh, looking resisting arrest. Vagrancy.
This man was charged with vagrancy and resisting arrest and sentenced to 6 months in jail on each count. He has a record of burglary, and there is reason to believe that he was casing the apartment for that purpose, rather than peeping. The shot which was fired during his attempt to escape was aimed over his head. He was captured when he tripped over a chain at the entrance of a parking lot.
This is Unit 99, presented in cooperation with station KFBK in Sacramento, California. These on-the-scene tape recordings were provided by the Sacramento Police Department and were made on duty by Sergeant Dan Meredith in Unit 99. Your host is Chief James V. Hicks of the Sacramento Police Department.
KMA 907, Sacramento Police. Unit 99. Are you in the clear?
Unit 99 to KMA 907. Unit 99, Sergeant Meredith, 909, in service, on the air.
KMA 907, Sacramento Police. Unit 99. Are you in the clear?
Unit 99 to KMA 907. Unit 99, Sergeant Meredith, 909, in service, on the air. This is Sergeant Dan Meredith of Unit 99 at Headquarters, Police Department, City of Sacramento, California. My detail is to ride in Unit 99, our tape recorder-equipped radio car, and to respond whenever the dispatcher transmits a signal to one of our other units on duty somewhere in the city. At the scene, we make the recordings which we provide for this program. Now, to tell you more about Unit 99, here is our chief, James V. Hicks, Sacramento Police.
The job of a police officer is your protection. The cases you hear on this radio program are real cases. The police are real, the victims and the criminals are real. We are glad to provide Unit 99 and Sergeant Meredith so that you will hear how the police of a great city work night and day for your protection. Make no mistake about it. There are no actors on these tapes. They are real from beginning to end. Now to Unit 99 and Sergeant Dan Meredith on duty.
We just came upon an accident at 29th and J. John involving two automobiles. One car is partially into the cleaning establishment. The other one is right against it at the rear. I don't know if anybody has heard. Let's get out and check it. Is this one of the drivers here?
Yes, sir. This is the driver of the Plymouth Coupe there.
Before we get started, is there anybody hurt?
Yes, this gentleman's wife and your baby, wasn't it, sir? Yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
And they're at the county hospital now.
That's it. How do you feel? Where is your injury? On the knee there?
Just on the knee right here. I got a lump here. I don't know. I can walk, but it hurts.
Which direction were you coming?
I was coming down 20, what was that, 30th? No, I was coming down this way.
You were going
south.
down
Yes, it's south, isn't it?
south on 29th Street.
Right.
And the other car, which direction was it going?
It was coming down J Street, which I didn't see.
It was coming east on J.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I see this intersection is controlled by electrical signals.
Right.
Did you see the signals?
Yes, I did.
What color was the signal for you?
It was green.
And no doubt the other car went through the red. Is that your contention?
Well, it's from what I can remember, because the impact was so quick and so fast, I didn't have time to even see anything. Didn't have time to even put on the brakes or anything.
How fast do you think that you were going at the time?
Well, making these signals going about 20, 25 miles an hour.
Oh, Kaminsky?
Sergeant?
Where's the other driver?
I believe the driver of this car went to the hospital in the ambulance, as far as we know.
Is that right? How serious was it?
I don't know, Sergeant. I didn't even see them. They were loaded and just rolled out when we arrived.
You didn't get a statement from this driver
Not
at
yet.
all? You going into the emergency and check with him?
Directly to the county.
Oh, to the county.
We're going to the county as soon as the tow cars remove the automobiles.
Fine, we'll go with you. Davies, before we go out to county hospital to check with the other driver, do you have any witnesses on this?
Yes, we did. We had a witness who was directly behind the Plymouth Coupe and the other car involved.
Okay, we'll check with you out the county hospital.
How do you do, sir? Do you have a driver's license?
Yes, sir.
Well, just lie still. Maybe we can get it for you.
What happened out there, 29th J, tonight?
No, really, I'm just going along, coming home, driving along, and bang, that happened, that's all.
Did you happen to notice the color of the signal light as you entered the intersection of 29th Street, sir?
Well, I know that the signal light, I'm positive the signal light was open, that I should go.
Have you been drinking tonight, sir?
So I did have 2 drinks of cherry wine, and I had a couple of drinks home before I left.
What time did you leave home, sir?
Well, really, I shouldn't tell. I really don't know what time I left home.
Okay, sir.
Do you know what time it is now, sir?
No, I know it's one preferred to late.
Have you any idea what time it is?
No, I haven't.
How fast were you going?
I really couldn't say. I wasn't going slow. I know I was just pushing along.
Just
slow.
poking along.
Pushing along slow.
You remember the impact and after the impact?
No, I don't.
You recall where your car ended up?
Yeah, on the one side of a business place there.
How old are you now, sir?
I'm 67 now.
67, and by whom are you employed?
I'm retired. I retired from the state. I worked in the state for 23 years.
And how many drinks did you say you had tonight?
Well, two downtown. I'd say about 5.
5 drinks of what, sir?
Cherry wine.
5 drinks of cherry wine.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, I don't drink that. No.
We have several witnesses that put you through a red light eastbound on J Street, and after talking to you and your statement, why, my partner and I are under the impression that you are under the influence of automobile. Now, to help clear yourself on that matter, you can voluntarily give a blood sample, which will be analyzed by the state. And if that sample comes back negative, well, it'll be to your benefit. Of course, if it comes back positive, it will be conclusive evidence to our beliefs. Are you willing to give that blood sample, sir?
Oh, yeah.
The blood alcohol test of this driver was positive. He was charged, tried, and sentenced for drunk driving.
Unit 5. 7th and T. Tom, Unit 5. A man down and screaming for help. Code 2. Check 5 came in hour 7.
There's one we'd better check out. Let's get on it. Unit, sir. There's a man down on the sidewalk. Let's get out. Hello, Yates.
Hello,
Harper.
Hey, Sergeant. How are you?
Hey. What seems to be the trouble? He reeks with alcohol. Coat inside pocket is ripped completely off. How about his other clothing? Hey, boy. How's your head? How are you, all right? Look out, watch it. Hold it, Mac. We're with you.
Take it easy.
We're with you now.
Who's with you now?
We're your friends.
Take it easy now.
We're your friends.
Take it easy.
Take it easy, boy. That's all right. We're your friends, amigo. Where do you live, boy? Take it easy now. Hello, Zora. Like Alexander?
What do you got here?
Don't know. Evidently a strong inside pocket has been torn here. Looks like he might have been strong-armed. He has papers all over the ground here. Purse and comb outside also.
You want to tell us what happened to you? We're police officers. Want to know what happened?
Some guy come out.
What did he do to you?
It appears that he's quite drunk. I'd suggest taking him on down to the station and let the doctor examine him, and then, if necessary, why, looking for 6:30 and talk to him in the morning. If he's got a complaint on a robbery, he can't tell us anything now.
No, he's no condition to talk now. However, it looks like he has been attacked. His clothing is ripped.
They robbed me from my money.
You know who they are?
If I see him, I will.
Well, were they colored fellows, Mexicans, or whites?
No, they were white.
Okay,
Now, I was drinking, no doubt about it. I was drinking about it. At the same time, there were some fellas about that come up to me and at the same time grabbed me just because I was walking down here.
You were walking down the sidewalk here?
Yes, I was.
And they grabbed you right here?
They grabbed me right here and they took my money and they smacked me one.
How many were there?
There was 2.
That's all right. You'd know if you saw him again.
About 10. I'm about to.
How much money did you lose? Huh? How much money did you lose, friend?
You know, I got my wife.
How much money did you lose? $68. $68? Yeah. What else did you lose besides money?
That's all.
Did you have your money in the wallet?
No, I didn't.
You didn't?
I had my money over here.
In your shirt pocket. Well, let's see here. It's gone. Okay, then Harper and Yates will try to question him in the morning sometime.
Yeah, we'll book him for the night. Keep him off the street. Take care of him.
That was a very unhappy and incidentally a very sick young man. He made a common but unfortunate mistake, drinking and displaying money. He babbled something about his wife and baby and undoubtedly regrets he didn't spend the evening with them. He was held overnight for his own protection.
Unit 99.
99, go ahead.
924 radio 99.
924 radio, roger.
Came in hour 7.
Sounds like an interrogation coming up. We'll check with the radio sergeant when we get in. Sergeant Lyons, we just received a 924 from radio. Come up to the Detective Bureau and see you. What do you have?
Just going to question the suspect on that Standard Oil service station on stick-up on Stockton Boulevard. We'd like to know where you got the guns that was used on this job.
I got the guns out of the house next door to where I live.
How'd you get them?
I went in the back door, broke the back glass, went in and got them.
Those the 2 rifles and revolver?
Yes, sir.
Is that the revolver used on the stick-up?
Yes, sir.
Was there any ammunition in the house?
Yes, sir.
Were the guns loaded?
To my knowledge, I believe one was.
Which one?
The rifle.
Did you load the revolver?
Yes, sir.
Did you use the revolver at any time? Fire it or try it out?
Fired it in the air.
When was that?
I was driving down the street.
Shooting anything in particular, or
no?
Just fired in the air. And after you got the guns, what'd you do?
I took them in the house, went down to a used car lot, took a car out for a demonstration around the block, then the salesman was with me. Left the car for a moment to go to the office on some business, and I started her up and drove it off. That's how I obtained the car.
That was the Black Thunderbird?
Yes, sir.
Where'd you go after you took the Thunderbird?
I went back to the house and got my wife and took her over to a friend's house to leave her.
Did you have when did you pick up the guns again, Jim?
I picked up the guns at the house after I came back with the Thunderbird.
What happened after you left your wife off the house?
I went out and took the license plates off of a friend of mine's car, put them on this Thunderbird. I drove out to Stockton Boulevard to this new service station that had opened up out there. I went in, asked the man for his money.
Did you display the gun when you walked in that service station, or just what happened?
I walked in, and the station attendant asked me if there's something he could do for me. I pulled back my coat. I showed him the pistol stuck in my belt and told him I wanted him to open the safe. He opened the safe with one key, but he didn't have the other key. I asked him to give me the change out of the register on the island, which he did.
How much money was there?
Well, I've been told I didn't have time to count it. It was approximately $40.
And after you obtained the money, what did you do?
On the way back, after I left there, I was on the way back to pick up my wife. I stopped at the grocery store and picked up a pint. I drove back over to my friend's house where I'd left my wife.
Well, I mean, what did you do with the attendant after you'd taken the money from the register?
Well, I put him in the restroom.
Did you tell him anything?
I told him to stay in there for 5 minutes.
What else did you do?
I stood outside of the door about a minute to see if he was going to stay in, and he did, and I opened the door, and I told him okay, and I left.
Where'd you have the car parked?
About a quarter of a block up from the station.
That was the Thunderbird?
Yes, sir.
After you picked up the whiskey at the store, you went and picked up your wife?
I went back to pick up my wife.
What happened then?
I opened the bottle. I think I had one drink out of it. And the next thing I knew, somebody was telling me to come out with my hands up. I looked out the door of the apartment, and there was a big shotgun staring me in the face.
That was the police?
Yes, sir.
Where was the stolen Thunderbird at that time?
Parked out in front of the house.
Have you a previous prison record?
Yes, sir.
Where?
Oklahoma.
What was that for?
Robbery.
How much time did you serve there?
5.5 years.
That was the Oklahoma State Pen?
That's right.
And where else?
Here in California.
Where'd you serve your time here?
San Quentin and Folsom.
What was that for?
Robbery.
And where'd you fall from?
Beverly Hills, California.
When were you released from Folsom?
July the 19th, 1955.
You're on parole at the present time?
I am. I have 4 months to go.
You say you've been in the penitentiary 3 different times?
No, I've been in twice.
What I'm getting to now, how old are you?
40 years old.
And how much time have you served behind bars?
Approximately a little over 15 years.
In other words, you went when you were quite young, is that true?
I was 17 at the time of my first commitment.
Well, now, what's this man charged with here?
Well, he's charged with 211, that's robbery, burglary, ex-con with a gun, and car theft. What led you to commit these crimes?
Well, it's a long story. It all goes back to November 1955. I'd gotten married right after I'd gotten out. As a matter of fact, I got married the 25th of July in 1955, 6 days after my release. And my wife's brother had a business up in Washington, which he wanted to turn over to us. So with the permission of the parole office, I was transferred to Washington. During the time from November until May of 1956, my wife and I ran this business, which consisted of approximately 14 hours a day. We went in the hole approximately $5,000. So after seeing where we couldn't see ourselves clear after 6 months, we gave it back to my brother-in-law, which we bought it on a conditional sales contract. So I came back to Sacramento, and after a few hard weeks of looking for work, I finally obtained a job driving a truck again. And during the time that I was driving the truck, I was getting bills, threatening letters from these creditors in Spokane. Then due to lack of season, November, everything was slacking off. Truck driving became a premium. There was nothing in the union hall. So it started getting a little bit pinching, a little binding. Until that time, I'd laid off of drinking. I'd never once been picked up and questioned for anything. I was on the straight and narrow. The night I started drinking, and the night before this escapade that I went on, I was drinking pretty heavy. Heavy enough that I don't remember getting home from the car. I slapped my wife. And the next morning when I woke up, I continued drinking. I was mad at the world and ashamed of myself for what I'd done. The way everything was stacking up on me. I was trying. And I went berserk, I guess, just lost my head for 3 hours.
I didn't hurt myself. I hurt my wife. She's the one that has to pay. Whiskey has been my downfall. Now whiskey's cost me everything I've got. I've lost everything.
This robber seems to have figured out a fairly plausible explanation for his actions. In view of the fact that he blames whiskey for his misfortune and that he spent half his life in jails or prisons, it is obvious that he paid a pretty high price for his refreshment. What's more, the bill isn't paid in full. He's back in prison.
This is Unit 99 in Sacramento, California. These on-the-scene tape recordings were provided by the Sacramento Police Department and were made on duty by Sergeant Dan Meredith in Unit 99. Your host is Chief James V. Hicks of the Sacramento Police Department.
KMA 907, Sacramento Police. Unit 99, are you in the clear?
Unit 99 to KMA 907. Unit 99, Sergeant Meredith, 909, in service, on the air.
KMA 907, Sacramento Police. Unit 99, are you in the clear?
Unit 99 to KMA 907. Unit 99, Sergeant Meredith, 909, in service, on the air. This is Sergeant Dan Meredith of Unit 99 at Headquarters, Police Department, City of Sacramento, California. My detail is to ride in Unit 99, our tape recorder-equipped radio car, and to respond whenever the dispatcher transmits a signal to one of our other units on duty somewhere in the city. At the scene, we make the recordings for this program. Now, to tell you more about Unit 99, here is our chief, James V. Hicks, Sacramento Police.
The job of a police officer is your protection. The cases you hear on this radio program are real cases. The police are real. The victims and the criminals are real. We are glad to provide Unit 99 and Sergeant Meredith so that you will hear how the police of a great city work night and day for your protection. Make no mistake about it. There are no actors on these tapes. They are real from beginning to end. Now to Unit 99 and Sergeant Dan Meredith on duty.
Units 22 and 24. 901 at 17th and F, Frank. Code 2. Check. KMA 907.
Code 2 on an accident at 17th and F, Frank. Motorcycles 22 and 24 are responding. Let's cover in with them. What's up?
This guy up there hit 3 cars. One of the guys is leaving. He's right up the street.
They're getting him. They're getting him. I saw him into this car right here.
Oh, is this it over here?
We got 3 cars, 3 sports cars. He smashed in, sideswiped.
And where is he now, did you say?
We're holding him right here where his car stopped.
Where the other unit is?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go over there. Anybody hurt?
No. These are the individuals that...
No, but he wiped out the side of 3 cars back here. 3 parked cars.
3 of them, huh? Okay.
Hello, Dan.
Hello, Raph. Is this the driver?
Supposedly the driver of the car, yeah.
Okay.
Now, what happened?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I must have dozed off from the wheel. No lie.
You've been drinking tonight?
No, I haven't, honestly.
You haven't had anything to drink tonight?
No, nothing.
Would you go in and submit to a test with the doctor?
Yes, I will, yeah.
You will, huh?
Yeah. Man, I was sleeping.
Was this man here with you?
I don't think so. No, nobody was with me.
You were all by yourself?
Yeah. We can pull it out.
What seems to be so funny, my friend?
Well, you think I'm drinking, but I haven't been drinking.
Your eyes are quite dilated. What seems to be your trouble?
What caused you to weave all over the road?
I don't know. I was sleepy, man. I must have...
You don't look like you're sleepy now.
But I am sleepy.
Let's see your arms. Roll up your sleeves. Let's see. Why are you so sleepy?
That looks like a new mark there.
Let's see your other arm.
Looks like scar tissue.
Yeah.
You sure you don't use a needle?
No.
Why are you shaking so much now for?
I'm cold. I had a jacket on.
It's not too cold out here.
Have you ever been arrested before?
No, never.
Why are you so sleepy?
Well, I guess I must have stayed up all night last night.
Do you know whether you stayed up all night or not?
Yeah.
Did you stay up all night?
Last night I did, yeah.
Did you stay up all day today?
Yes.
Did you work today?
No, I don't work today, no.
Oh, you didn't work today at all? You were up all last night? All up all today? You going to stay up all night tonight, too?
No, I mean, that's where I was going to go home right now.
Were you injured at all?
Injured?
Yeah.
No.
Were you hurt?
No.
You weren't hurt in the accident at all. Was there anybody else hurt, do you know?
No.
Do you know how many cars you hit?
No, I don't even know.
You don't know. You say that you followed him since you on 12th Street.
Since 12th Street.
And he came underneath the underpass there.
Yes.
And he hit the curb under the underpass.
Yes.
As he came out from there.
Yeah.
And you followed him from there. He turned left onto F Street, and you followed him down F Street.
Yeah, he stopped. There was a red light up here, and he stopped right out in the middle of the intersection. We didn't think he was going to stop. And then he stopped, and then he came one more block, and he was going to hit that sign up here. So you know where those things in the middle of the street come around? So he decided to come around. I don't think he was going to turn, but he realized that he was going to hit those signs, so he turned. He turned in this lane, the right-hand lane. Yeah. And then he came down here, and we followed him to get his license number because we thought he might be drunk. And we followed him up to here, and then he hit those 3 cars and pulled up here. And we got up here right away.
You got here right away, and you can identify him as the driver of the car.
But I looked at him. I took a good look at him. He was right next to me.
Garfield, you handed me some pills here. Where were they taken from?
He took them out of his pocket here in the back seat. He stated he hasn't been drinking, but he has his small bottle of pills. He stated he's been to a show tonight. Took 4 of these pills. The pills on the bottle say for nervousness. They say to take only 1 tablet at a time. Evidently 4 would make a person either unstable, as this gentleman is tonight.
What does this pill or these pills consist of?
I don't know.
Now, why is it you took 4 of them?
I don't know. I just wanted to take 4. That was all.
You wanted to take 4?
Yeah.
You must have had some reason for it.
No, it wasn't that, no.
Do you get these from a doctor's prescription?
Yeah.
What did your doctor give them to you for?
Today.
What for did he give them to you?
For nervousness right there.
Well, why did you start going to the doctor?
Oh, I just like to have those things, because when I sing, I sing, and then...
Well, in other words, you take these pills just to brace yourself when you sing.
Yeah.
Do you sing publicly?
Yeah, sing publicly, yeah.
In other words, actually, there's nothing wrong with you. You just take these pills to help you out, to brace yourself. Same as some people drink, you take pills. Have you ever taken these pills just for the thrill of it before?
You mean just for kicks?
Yeah.
No. 4 pills.
Have you ever taken 4 pills at a time before?
Yeah, I guess a lot of times, but it never affected me this way as it did tonight.
What's the largest number of pills you've ever taken at one time?
5, I guess.
Did you feel you were capable of driving a car after taking 4 or 5 pills?
I don't know, I mean, I don't know, because when I was coming out of the movie, today, over at Del Paso Heights.
Yeah.
And man, I was sleepy.
In other words, you knew you shouldn't be driving. You felt
I even fell asleep inside the show.
But yet you got out and drove in the car.
When I got in my car and I started coming home, that's where I was going to go right now, home.
Well, what are you going to do, Garfield?
We'll take him down and have the doctor examine him, finish up the report here, and it depends on what the doctor says down at the emergency.
They should be here now. Let's go in the emergency. Doctor, what is your conclusion on this driver?
My conclusions are that I believe this man has not been consuming alcohol, but his ability to operate an automobile is impaired due to probably consumption of some type of drug.
Rath, you have the final on the doctor's examination, don't you?
Yes, I do.
What are you going to do now?
Well, we're going to take this man up and place him in the city jail and charge him with violation of Section 506B of the California Vehicle Code, which is driving under the influence of a barbiturate or other drug.
Influence of a drug was just as dangerous as a drunk driver. Further investigation revealed that he actually had taken at least 8 of the tranquilizing pills. At the emergency hospital, his reactions in the sobriety examination were virtually the same as those of an intoxicated person. He damaged 3 cars to the extent of about $850, and he was lucky he didn't kill or injure at least himself.
Unit 3. Unit 3, 940A, regarding a pickpocket at the Cuba Cafe, 4th and Capitol. OK 3, KMA 907.
That was a call for Unit 3, pickpocket at Cuba Cafe. That's in the lower end of town, about 4th and Capitol. We better go in with him. Now we're here at the Cuba Cafe before the unit. Here comes a fellow up now. Turn the window down. Yes, who called us?
I'm the one.
What do you want?
Somebody lifted his wallet. See?
Lifted whose wallet?
Here.
Where is he?
It's a man down here on the right, one down here in a raincoat.
You stand by here, we'll be back.
All right.
Davies, one of those 3 fellows going down there just picked this guy's pocket. You want to go with us?
Yeah.
Which 3? Right up here ahead of us. This fellow's, the victim is back at the Cuba. And he claims one of these fellows is one of them. Okay, let's get up. Now get over there with your hands against the wall, will you?
Where'd you guys just come from?
I just walked up the street here.
From where?
I've been in the Cuba.
There goes the unit that had the original call on it.
Okay.
You want my dog?
They're circling around there. They'll probably pick the victim up and bring him here.
Did you ever hear Ordinance 1817 of 4th Series?
Well, just a minute. I'll call the unit up here with the victim. Unit 99 to KMA 907. Will you inform the unit that went on that pickpocket case to meet the beat officers at 1207 number 4th Street?
Sheriff, 1207 4th Street. Unit 3, meet the beat officer at 1207 4th Street.
1207 4th.
Sheriff.
5J.
That's right.
This man's an ex-convict. He's on parole.
Where'd you fall from?
Right here, sir.
What was the place you stuck up here in Sacramento?
Stuck up? Oh, in 51?
Yeah, armed robbery.
That was this Shell's service
station around the corner?
Yes, sir.
There's the unit. I'll get over here. Which one?
One with the raincoat on the right.
Raincoat? He's an ex-con.
This one here?
Yeah.
He's an ex.
You shake him down, Dave?
Yeah.
How about the
I didn't
hat?
look at his shoes, though, or his socks.
This man?
Yeah.
This one here.
Right.
Not the second man.
No.
First man right here.
This man right here.
What have I supposed they did to this fellow? If I may ask?
You want to tell the whole story?
Yeah, I'll tell the whole story to you. I was standing up here in the bar. He bumped into me. He said, "I excuse you. I bumped into you." And I reached back and missed my billfold. Just as soon as he bumped into me, I missed my billfold.
And had you had it...
I hadn't billfold until he bumped into me.
How much money did you have in it?
I was supposed to beat him for something. I'd like to have...
About $20.
Question the fellow there. I just talked to him in the restroom over drinking out of a bottle. This fellow here.
Which one? Him?
This one.
All right, what was
I
it?
just talked with him.
What did he tell you?
He and I had a drink.
We had a drink in the...
We talked. The usual
It's one thing or another that you do in the restroom, having a drink, and I walked out. When I walked out of the bar, someone came out behind me, and the door hit me. I bumped into this fella. I begged his pardon.
Did this man grab the wallet?
I don't know who. I don't even know if anyone lost any wallet. When the door hit me, I bumped into him. I begged his pardon, stood in front of the place, just walked away from there until this fella came down. Where is he? This fella came down there and told me that the girl wanted to see me up here in Stanley. That's where I was headed. See, I have no reason to take nothing from nobody. I work every day. I make $155 every 2 weeks. I'm a cook. I'm an ex-con, yeah. The parole officer got me that job, and I've been working there ever since.
These other fellas with you all the time, these other two?
This fella here was in the Cuba when I come out of the restroom. He doesn't know anything about me other than just when I came out. May I fasten this up?
Yeah. Go ahead.
When I came out of the Cuba and stood in front of it. Pickpocket is not something that I've been convicted of, although I've been convicted twice out of San Francisco for burglary and here for armed robbery. Now that I have a job, I don't have to do nothing. I've never...
The other officers backtracking here to see if they can locate the wallet they might have discarded. That's Devers and Davies are backtracking. McKnight, beat officer, and patrolman Morrison is here with the fellows. Here comes Devers.
It's about that long.
But I haven't...
And open like a book.
And then I wouldn't have no reason to...
Devers. Did you find anything?
No.
This fellow's pretty positive. He's been drinking a little, though. But this other boy that's with him seems to think that he had it just prior to the pocket being picked.
Did you find a wallet on the street at all?
No, I looked through up in the corner and gutter and everything, cars behind doors and everything.
I see Davies has gone all the way down to the Cuba. He's on the way back now.
There's quite a gang there. They could have passed anywhere.
Yeah. This fellow's pretty positive that this other man took it, so...
Oh, he definitely took the guy's wallet, but he threw it away.
Anybody see it?
People down there told me he took the wallet.
Did he take it or was it given to him?
He took it.
Well, Sergeant, we searched him on the street here and unable to locate the wallet. And he's con-wise. He's been in before. He's an ex-convict. And evidently he's discarded the wallet somewhere. So we're going to book him into court and let the court decide what they're going to do on the case.
Mm-hmm. If this man did steal a wallet, there was no physical evidence of it. Neither the wallet nor its contents was found. However, the victim was positive in his identification of the suspect, and so were other witnesses at the cafe where the theft is supposed to have taken place. The suspect was charged, however, under one of the many sections of the vagrancy law.
Unit 4, an attempted suicide at W. William, Code 2. Check for KMA 907.
Unit 4 just got a Code 2 on an attempted suicide. Code 2 means hurry, but no red lights or siren. We'll check it out. Units here, in fact, two of them are.
On the 29th. KMA 907.
Officers Dennis and his partner are bringing a young lady out from the house. County?
Yeah, sleeping pills.
Sleeping pills? Are you,
I'm her sister.
Could you give us a little information on this?
Yeah, I guess I can. She's just despondent, upset. She said 12 or 15, codeine.
I see.
And her husband called me, and I tried to get her to go to the emergency hospital and have her stomach pumped, but I can't do anything with it.
Yes, we'll meet you over there. I shall. Go ahead, please.
And so he called me at about 1 o'clock, and I just dashed over, and I couldn't get her drinking black coffee.
How long has this been now?
Oh, I think it's been about an hour and a half or 2 hours since she took them.
Well, I'll rush you right over now and have the authorities over there work on her. How old a woman is she?
Oh, let's see, she's 29.
29. Despondent. Did she say she was going to take her life?
Well, not exactly. She said she just was tired. She's ill a lot. I mean, she's had migraine headaches, and she's been through a lot. I know that, but then I don't know why she...
Did you say she was tired of living?
I said, she was just tired. She didn't say she was tired living. She said, I'm just tired.
Has she done this before?
No.
All right, then. Would you care to go with us over to the county?
Yeah, I guess I don't. Yes, I just...
Okay, get in the back seat, please. This is the door to the emergency ward. Go right in.
I think she's despondent over a son, a baby she had that died.
Oh, I see. How's she look?
Well, she don't look too bad. She says she took him about 11:30, and she claims to have taken 12 or 13 Emperor compounds. However, I think that if she took that much, why, it'd probably show a reaction more than she has now.
That's over 2 hours ago. Are these the pills?
Yeah. Emperor.
Yeah.
How many was in there? Do you know that she took that many?
No, there's quite a few in there. I just got that filled the other day.
You did, huh?
Yeah, not the whole bottle. I think it was about 14.
Well, she took that many. They're real slow working, I'll tell you.
Well, she's on the gurney here. The nurse is talking to her. Officer Green is standing by. Just exactly why did you do it?
I don't know. I'm just despondent over my boy. I just can't get over it. It's been 4 years, and I just can't get over it.
You lost your boy 4 years ago?
Almost 4 years.
Do you have any more children? Don't you think they want you around? Well, it's kind of a silly thing to do, then. What are they going to do without you? Huh? You do anything like this to happen again, you'll be all right. Don't have to worry. Did you ever try that? You ever do this before?
Never.
This is the first time you've ever tried anything. Just felt kind of rough tonight? Is that what it is? How old was your boy?
9.5.
9.5? How old's your other boy?
He's 10 now.
He's 10 now? Let's see, where's he at now, tonight?
He's home.
Well, you don't want to do this now again. I mean,
I'm sorry.
That little boy needs you.
No, he's his daddy's boy.
Well, he needs his mother, too. All children do.
My boy's gone.
No. Your other boy needs you just as bad as this other boy that you've lost. They all need you just the same. Dennis, what are you going to do now?
Well, we've already called in a casualty report. The doctor's going to go ahead and pump her stomach. I believe she's going to be all right.
Doctor, I want to ask you about her condition. How is it?
Well, she doesn't appear to be too serious at the present time. We'll have to observe her for about 4 to 6 hours. Maximum effect from the drug will be about 4 hours from now. Judging from the amount that she took, it's probably a borderline toxic dose.
Not serious.
It doesn't appear to be serious at the present time.
The young woman who took the overdose of pain-killing compound recovered. Her sister acted wisely in calling the police. That is a point I have made frequently. In time of trouble or difficulty, you'll find your police department ready and able to provide assistance. Never hesitate to call them.
This is Unit 99. These on-the-scene tape recordings were provided by the Sacramento Police Department and were made on duty by Sergeant Dan Meredith in Unit 99. Your host is Chief James V. Hicks of the Sacramento Police Department.
KMA 907, Sacramento Police. Unit 99. Are you in the clear?
Unit 99 to KMA 907. Unit 99, Sergeant Meredith, 909, in service, on the air.
KMA 907, Sacramento Police. Unit 99. Are you in the clear?
Unit 99 to KMA 907. Unit 99, Sergeant Meredith, 909, in service, on the air. This is Sergeant Dan Meredith of Unit 99 at Headquarters, Police Department, City of Sacramento, California. My detail is to ride in Unit 99, our tape recorder-equipped radio car, and to respond whenever the dispatcher transmits a signal to one of our other units on duty somewhere in the city. At the scene, we make the recordings which we provide for this program. Now, to tell you more about Unit 99, here is our chief, James V. Hicks, Sacramento Police.
Unit 99 is a regulation radio patrol unit of the Sacramento Police Department, cruising the streets with a tape recorder. Sergeant Meredith is on duty and works for your protection, as every police officer does. He can and does make arrests. His orders are to respond to the radio call. You go with him, and what you hear is real. Police, criminals, victims, and witnesses are all real. And whether an arrest is made or the subject released, what happens is real. Make no mistake about that. Now to Unit 99 and Sergeant Dan Meredith on duty.
Unit 58. 901 at 16th and Q, Queens. Check 58, came in on 7.
Traffic Unit 58 just received a 901, 16th and Q, Queen. Officers Tinker and Rath. We're following behind them now. The car in the intersection is a Buick sedan. The one on Q between 15th and 16th near the crosswalk is a Ford Model A, about a 29. There's quite a bit of gasoline spilled here. Odor is strong, and it's all over the intersection. What'd you say, Rath?
I have the fire department coming over to wash down the gas in the street.
I see gas.
I have a lot of gasoline all over the street here, and it's very dangerous.
Hello. Are you one of the drivers?
Yes, I am.
Anybody hurt?
My back is a little stiff for me from the jerk. I was driving the front car there, and I was waiting for the light to change. He ran up and smacked me in the back.
Where's this other driver?
I have him in the car.
Well, how does he look, Rath?
Well, he has an injured nose. I believe he's intoxicated.
Okay, Rath. What happened here, fellow?
I just couldn't stop.
You have brakes on your car?
Yeah, oh, fairly.
Have you been drinking tonight?
I had a beer or two, yes.
How much have you been drinking?
Not that much, no.
What do you mean?
I came through the green light down there.
15th Street?
At 15th Street. And I came up here, and that guy just didn't move, that's all.
He was stationary, and you struck him in the rear?
Right.
Uh-huh.
Unit 58 to came in on 07. You send a tow truck, 16th and Q, Queen. Pick up a Ford.
Credit, 16th and Q, Queen.
That is correct.
Okay, Lucy.
You call, Tinker?
Yes, this man just drove up behind this automobile that's wrecked here, and he appears to have had quite a bit to drink himself.
Have you been drinking tonight?
Oh, I had a couple of beers.
Couple of beers?
Uh-huh. All right, now, can you stand on your right foot?
Sure. Don't make me scared now.
Don't make you know. We don't want to make you scared. Now, try your left foot.
All right.
Can't do it, huh?
Well, you make me scared.
Oh, well, you relax. We don't want to make you scared.
Well, you make me scared. That's
Why should we scare you?
I don't know. Where I'm going.
You should be scared without us.
You know, you making me scared. You're stopping me, and so here I am. And which one?
That's good enough for me. We better take him down and have the doctor examine him, too.
Are you going to put him in your unit, or
would you take him down for us?
Yeah, we'll take him down, Tinker. We'll wait for you down there for the other fella, too. Now, how about his car? You're going to take care of his car, too?
Yes, we'll take care of his car, too.
Okay. Where have you been drinking tonight?
Oh, I took a drink in my car, and that's about all.
You have some drinks in your car?
No, there's no drinks in my car.
Well, how did you take a drink in your car?
Well, we was down at the club.
Well, that's where you got them.
Mm-hmm. But I haven't done anything wrong.
Well, you're driving while drinking.
Well, I haven't made a wrong move.
Well, should you be driving while intoxicated?
Well, they're right in the corner.
You didn't answer my question.
Oh, well, okay.
You want to sit in the back of that car there? This is the emergency hospital. Just go right in there. Right there, sir. Hello, doctor. Hospital 502. Check. What's the date today?
It's after 12. It's after it's not second.
All right, read the time off my watch.
About 2 minutes after 12.
Have you been to a dentist or a doctor today? By today, I mean the second.
No.
The past 24 hours. Do you have sugar diabetes, sir?
No.
Have you taken any medicine in the past 24 hours?
No.
Have you been drinking?
Yes.
When was the last drink you had?
10 minutes, 20 minutes ago.
What have you been drinking this evening?
All right, whiskey high, I guess.
All right. Do you have any physical disabilities that you're aware of that might interfere with your coordination or your ability to drive?
I don't think so.
Okay, stand easy with both your feet together so that your shoes touch heel and toe together. Pull the toes together a little closer. That's fine. Now just stand like that with your shoes touching. With your feet together, hold your hands out in front of you like this, like this. Now with your feet still together and your hands out, close your eyes, please.
Subject is swaying slightly.
Now sit over here in your chair again. Hold your arms out from your sides like I'm doing now. Now I want you to reach up and touch the end of your finger to the end of your nose like this. All right, that's good. Now you just sit easy and relax.
Doctor, could you give us the findings on this driver, your examination?
I'm afraid the findings show that this man's been drinking a little bit too much and should not be driving a car.
The wagon crew has just brought a victim into the emergency hospital who has just been shot. Carol, Beatty, where'd you pick this man up?
This man was picked up at 3rd Street.
Do you know how it happened?
We do not know the information as yet.
Was he shot in the back?
Apparently he was shot in the back. Let's grab the tail of his coat. Pull it up.
Do you know who did this to you? Say, do you know who did this to you?
No.
You don't know? Don't you have any idea at all?
I don't think we're going to get him. I think we probably ought to get him out to the county where they can get some blood transfusions ready for him. Okay. Give him the help that he really needs. I'll pull him while you're on your way out. I think this one is worth using the siren.
The doctor is about to examine the driver who was involved in the accident at 16th and Q.
Hold on. 39. What's the date today?
I think it's the 31st. Or the 1st. Must be the 1st. Okay?
Read the time off of my watch, please.
12:24.
That's right.
That's right. Have you been to a dentist or a doctor in the past 24 hours?
Yes, sir.
For what?
For a dentist.
What time of day was it?
It was 10 o'clock today.
10 o'clock today.
Mm-hmm.
Did he give you any medicine or any drugs?
Or gas?
He gave me Novocaine.
He gave you Novocaine.
Mm-hmm.
Did he give you any capsules or anything like that? Did he give you any pain medicine to take when you left the office?
No.
No prescription, huh?
No.
Have you been drinking tonight?
Had a couple of beers.
When did you do this drinking?
An hour ago.
Mm-hmm. All right, sir, now I want you to stand up over here on this floor right where those two lines cross. Facing toward me over here. You see that crack in the cement between us? I want you to be real careful now and do a good job of walking right down that line with your heels and toes both on the line.
Heels and toes.
Heels and toes both on the line.
Oh, I failed. Give me another chance, Dad.
Sure.
I'm not too good on this deal.
All right, now turn around. Walk back. Take it slow and careful and do a good job for yourself.
That's not bad.
All right, now stand right there, nice and easy. Raise one foot up off the ground and stand on the other one like I'm doing. I want to see if you can balance for a minute.
For a minute?
Mm-hmm.
It's a long time, isn't it?
Okay, switch feet. Let's see how you do on the other side.
Good, I am.
Okay, stand with both your feet together like this so that the shoes touch, heel and toe. Pull them right in together. That's it. Now hold them like that. Hold your hands out in front of you like this. Now your feet together and your hands out. Close your eyes. I want to watch you balance like this now. All right, that's fine. Now come and sit in your chair again, please. Well, take about a teaspoonful of blood out of your arm and send it to the laboratory and let them analyze it for alcohol concentration.
No, I'll go by your findings, whatever you decide is best, except that I don't think I've had too much to drink. I really don't.
Well, if that's the truth of the matter, then the blood alcohol could be in your favor, and you could perhaps have a grounded argument that your coordination is due to some other problem.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not going to argue. Well, yeah. I just don't want a 502 against me is all I can say.
Well, the way things stand now, you have one, I think. And the only way I can offer you to so-called beat the rap is to show that your blood alcohol concentration is not high and that your lack of coordination could be due to something else. Now, if that's the way you feel, this could be to your advantage. So I'd be happy to do it for you. Well, I think it's fair to say that you have something to gain and nothing to lose.
All right, let's do it that way.
All right.
Okay.
Fine. Slip off your jacket and roll your sleeve up and we'll go ahead and take it.
Incidentally, Doctor, what is your conclusion on this?
Well, I think this man shows incoordination that, in my opinion, is probably due to drinking, and I'll have to say that unless the blood alcohol test proves it to the contrary.
Then, in your opinion, this man shouldn't be driving the car?
Yes, sir. That's right. You can have a seat here.
They just brought some fellow into the emergency that might have something to do with the shooting. Officer Devers just brought him in. Let's get in on it.
He knocked me down, and then he kicked me in the face, and I jumped up and run up the stairs, around and down the back stairs, and he followed me, see? But I know them stairs, and he didn't know, and he ran the wrong way, and then he had to turn around and go back, and I got ahead of him then. And I run down the front and around, and I got to the office door and opened the door. When he come back out the hall, he had a knife in his hand. He said, "I'll kill you now." I said, "No, you won't." I said, "Back up." And I pulled the gun out. And he said, he wouldn't stop. I told him 3 times to stop, and he didn't stop, and I just, boom, boom, just like that. I stopped him.
Well, how did all this start?
Over him knocking on that door. He ain't got no room up there. He wasn't staying at the hotel. He just come up there and was, after the saloons closed, they come up there and want to put on a wine party. You see, in some other guy's room. If you go up there and tell them to leave, why, they get tough.
You are the landlord there?
I'm the night clerk.
Night clerk.
Yeah. And I walked upstairs to see who was pounding on the door. Because it happens all the time. And I asked this guy would he leave. I said, don't wake these fellows up. They're working men and they want to sleep. And he was grumbling and growling, and he followed me downstairs. Well, when he got right there by the door, he decided he was going to give me a licking, see? And the door of the office was closed, and I couldn't get in.
Is that how you got your face and head marked up?
Yeah. He knocked me down first, and he kicked me right here.
The side of the face?
Yeah. And I jumped up, and he hit and missed, and I turned and run upstairs, up the stairs, and down the end of the hall and down the back stairs, and he missed there's a real hook like that going into the downstairs, see? When he missed that, he went straight ahead. That goes upstairs, up on the roof. So he had to turn around and come back. By the time he got turned around, I was ahead of him, see? And I come down and around the hall and into the office, and I opened up the office door. And he come there and pulled this knife, and he says, I'm gonna cut you up, he says. I says, no, you ain't. So he had this knife in his hand, and I told him to stop, and he wouldn't stop, so I stopped him. I shot 3 times, yes.
Where did you get the gun?
I've had it for 30 years.
On your person at the time?
No, it was in the desk drawer.
And he was coming at you at the time you shot him? Okay.
How old are you?
Huh? How old are you?
I'm 56.
This 56 pretty quick. Detective Nugent, what are you going to do with this man that did the shooting?
Well, right now we're going to take him up to the Detective Bureau. We've called for a Deputy District Attorney to come down and question him immediately.
Drivers, how did you happen to contact this suspect on this deal, this shooting?
Well, when we arrived at the scene, why, the man was laying on his face down on the top of the stairway, and the night clerk was there, and he admitted that he the one that shot him. Said he shot him in self-defense.
I see. We're in the detective division. Officer Morrison, I see you have 2 citizens here. What are they here for?
Well, these 2 fellows were in the hotel at the time of the shooting, and they heard the man come up in the hotel, raising trouble, pounding on the door. They were awakened from their sleep and walked out in the hallway at the time of the shooting.
Were you fellows living in this hotel at the time?
Yes, sir. About 4 doors from where he started knocking banging on the door. Oh, and the night clerk got up and come up and told him to keep quiet, go out one. And so then he jumped the clerk. And the clerk started on downstairs and asked him to come on out. So he followed the clerk down, then jumped the clerk down to those flight of steps. Then he ran the clerk from that floor back up the steps, back down the back steps again. Then the clerk made it to the office and got his pistol still in there.
Did you see a knife?
No, sir, not until I came downstairs.
You saw this other man beating the clerk?
Sir. I just only heard it. I only heard it.
You didn't see anything?
No,
then?
sir.
But you knew that this other man that was shot was causing a lot of trouble?
Yes, he was the one doing all the banging on the door, hollering.
And this other gentleman with you, who is he?
Oh, it's his boy. He's living next door on the 2nd floor.
Well, he lives in the same hotel, too, huh?
Yes.
Did you hear this fracas tonight, too?
I would stumble, you know, like a stumble. I was sleeping. I'm been sick, you know, my stomach. And I heard somebody running by my door to the back, and then come back and out the door, and I peeked through the door, and I saw this man, you know. And then he got close to the office, and he said, I got something to kill you, see. That's all right.
Sergeant, we found the knife that this fellow was using. We found the knife on the 5th step from the top floor, but it was closed at the time. And when we arrived, the man was lying flat on his back with a bullet hole between the shoulder blades. And the ambulance crew came and got him and removed him. And at the time, I talked to the clerk of the hotel, and he said at the time the man had threatened him with a knife and came towards him. He fired 3 shots, which we found 1 bullet hole in the wall, and the lead part of the shell was lying on the floor, and we only found 1 hole in the body at the time.
Is this the gun over here on the desk?
Yes, this is the gun. It's an Ivor Johnson 5-shot pistol.
What caliber?
38 with 3 empty shells.
Detective Bureau, Weber. Who? Oh, County Hospital, yes? Well, we don't have any information on that as yet. The only information we have to date is that he's a visitor in town. Well, just as soon as we get that information, we'll let you know. Yes, we'll do that. Thank you.
What was that, Weber?
Well, that was the county hospital. They were inquiring as to whether we had any information on his relatives. She said he's in bad shape.
This all happened within an hour or so at the Hall of Justice. The shooting victim survived. It was the decision of the district attorney's office that the hotel clerk fired the shots in self-defense, and he was released without charge. Both drunk driving suspects were close to the borderline, but in the doctor's opinion, neither should have been driving automobiles, and both were charged and fined for the offense. I might point out that the man who was involved in the accident took his sobriety test under a handicap. It was discovered later that he had a broken kneecap, although at the time he was unaware of it.
This is Unit 99 in Sacramento, California. These on-the-scene tape recordings were provided by the Sacramento Police Department and were made on duty by Sergeant Dan Meredith in Unit 99. Your host is Chief James V. Hicks of the Sacramento Police Department. Unit 99 was directed by Tony Kester and came to you from Sacramento.
Unit 99 to KMA 907. Unit 99, 908 coming in. End of tour.
Check 99, KMA 907. KMA 907, Sacramento Police. Unit 99, are you in the clear?
Unit 99 to KMA 907. Unit 99, Sergeant Meredith, 909, in service, on the air. This is Sergeant Dan Meredith of Unit 99 at Headquarters, Police Department, City of Sacramento, California. My detail is to ride in Unit 99, our tape recorder-equipped radio car, and to respond whenever the dispatcher transmits a signal to one of our other units on duty somewhere in the city. At the scene, we make the recordings which we provide for this program. Now, to tell you more about Unit 99, here is our chief, James V. Hicks, Sacramento Police.
When Unit 99 takes off on the dispatcher's radio signal, everything which happens is real. What you hear, happened. This is the standing order to Sergeant Meredith, the officer in charge of Unit 99. Get it on the spot while it's going on. And as you listen, this is what Meredith does. Now to Unit 99 and Sergeant Dan Meredith on duty.
Unit 56, 901A at 12th and E, Edward 56. Check, KMA 907.
Traffic Unit 56 just got a code 2 on an accident with injury at 12th and E, Edward. We're at 12th and E. Looks pretty bad. Let's get out. Here's the Studebaker sedan resting across the northwest corner and driven into a Leclerc, which appears to be just wrapped around it. The front end is pretty well damaged. Where's the other car? Where's the other car? Been an injury here. The ambulance has gone with the victim. We're going down to the other car that's involved. It's south of East Street, about 120 feet, 25 feet. Traffic officer is talking with the driver, I presume. Officer Rath. Back end of this car is damaged severely. Hello, Rath.
Hello, Dan. How are you?
Is this the car belonging to the victim?
I imagine it is. I just arrived here, and I'm trying to get the street cleared up. This car is leaking gasoline.
Smell it, yeah.
Very badly. I have the fire department on the way over here to wash the street down.
Unit 56 has the driver.
Yes.
This is the people who were hit.
Yeah.
They were stopped here at this stoplight.
Drove across the intersection. I glided over there and stopped the car.
Your car is down there about, say, a third of a block. Is that it?
That's right.
This guy just ran in the back of them. They were stopped
the
at
intersection.
He already passed 4 people down the street.
You were parked right here?
We made our stop. We just came out of the motel over there. We just registered. Came out of the hotel. After we... Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
The man was doing about 55 or 60. Was that right?
He drove it completely across the intersection. I glided down a ways and turned the motor off, put the brake on, got out of the car.
You were stopped for the red light?
We were stopped right here for the red light.
Anyone in your car injured?
Well,
I am.
Oh, you
I'm
are?
all shook up.
I see.
I don't know. My leg's a little sore, but I don't know. I don't think it's hurt.
Did you notice the car coming from behind through your
All I
leg?
heard was a screech, and then an impact, and boom, we went across the intersection.
Through the side mirror that I have on my side, I saw the lights coming, but then I didn't even get to say they're just going, there comes a guy, or anything. Usually you take away fast if you see somebody coming behind you.
If I'd have known he was coming that fast, I'd have gone through the signal, I'll tell you.
I was sitting to the side, and but I have a bun on in the back, so that could be the reason why the back of my head hurts, but I got it right here. I can feel it. It feels like it's starting to...
In the mouth? It looks like you do have a mark alongside the jaw there.
It doesn't feel sore yet, but as I said, I have no feeling, so...
All right, then. Let's check with the victim in the emergency. Hello, Berlani.
Hello there.
Is this the victim here on that
accident?
Yeah.
No, in the other room.
Is this the gentleman that was driving that Studebaker?
It's the gentleman we took out of the car there at 12th and E.
Looks like he has some lacerations to the head. How do you feel there, boy?
All right, sir.
Fine. How'd this happen tonight?
I think maybe you could tell me better than I can.
Where were you coming from?
From the way I've been treated since I've been coming in here, I don't know.
Why, haven't you been treated all right?
I've been treated fine, yes.
Good. Well, can you tell me?
Give me the slight treatments that I...
Here in the
not be able to
hospital?
be responsible for myself.
You're not responsible for yourself? What seems to be the trouble? You been drinking tonight?
Beg your pardon?
I say, have you been drinking tonight?
Not sure you can notice it.
No, you haven't. Well, can you tell us how this happened, this accident? Do you know you've been in an accident tonight?
All I can tell you is one thing and two. Something has happened to me that
Oh, I see.
I don't know nothing about.
Do you know how you got injured?
Injured? Am I injured?
How'd you get the cuts on your head?
It's a good explanation.
How'd you get your hand scratched?
You don't recall the accident at all?
I only know one of two things, sir.
What's that?
I was in perfect position and health until now.
Do you remember coming into the emergency hospital in the police ambulance?
You don't.
How do you think you got to the emergency hospital?
How do I know I am there?
Well, you don't know that you're in emergency hospital now. Remember being treated by the nurse here?
What nurse?
How did you get on the table here?
What table?
The operating table that you're laying on.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. As far as I'm concerned, I'm home laying on my bed.
What are you going to do now, Doctor?
Send him to the county hospital.
How's his condition?
His condition isn't satisfactory presently. Seems to be in a bit of state of shock.
Tipton, you and Davies complete the investigation out there on this accident.
To this point we have, as far as we can go.
Now, how far are you going to go now on this?
Well, all we can put on it is a pending, and let the investigators take care of it from here on out. The man is suffering shock, unable to give us a statement. We don't know now.
As you heard, this man was in shock and was taken to the county hospital for treatment. There's a sequel, however. At the hospital, he came out of shock and walked out of the emergency ward. It was necessary to trace him through his auto registration in order to charge him with reckless driving.
Unit 3. Investigate a report of a cutting at 228J John. Came in at 07.
A cutting at 228J, lower end of town. We're in that area. Let's cover with 3. There's a unit up ahead. We've got 2 people in the back seat, man and a woman. Where you going, Pete?
We'll meet you at emergency. Emergency?
Okay. The unit just arrived. It's on the ramp, about ready to go into the emergency. Pardon me. Colored man, he looks like he's been stabbed in the stomach and on the back of the neck. Young lady with him. Hey, Pete. Right in here. And just sit down there.
Well, he was a guy was angry. I could have protected myself. But I didn't know he was angry at me. I mean, he didn't have no reason to be going to hurt me.
What was the argument about over there?
Well, no argument. That's what I'm trying to tell you. There was no argument.
You think this argument was over your wife? You do, huh? You think this white man had a fight with you and Colonel, your wife being white? Is that it?
Yes, sir.
Well, tell us the whole story so we can get it.
I mean, he didn't say nothing to me. He didn't say anything to me at all. When I walked in, he gave me a dirty look. So I was my food. And she and I decided we were going to go to the restroom. I went to the restroom, went back. So I got to first, I come back. When I came back, got close to him, he broke the bottle. I saw him when he broke the bottle. Yeah.
And what did he do with the bottle?
Then all of a sudden, he jammed in my stomach.
Jabbed you in the stomach there?
Mm-hmm. Right here. I said, man, that's why you want to hurt me. Then he jammed me again on there.
Up on the neck?
No talk, no words.
Where is he now, Pete?
Unable to locate him. You didn't give much description. He said he hasn't seen him at all.
I don't know nothing about it.
You think you know this man again, be sound?
Mm-hmm.
You want him arrested?
I'd like to.
You're willing to prosecute against him, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Officer Deb was talking with a young lady.
When he came in, you were back in the restroom. You didn't see him come in, or did you see him come in?
No, they were setting up the booth when we came in, and then when I came out to the front, and I seen all the blood all over it.
Did you hear any commotion, or?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Were these fellows, they all white men?
Yes, they were. They were
You
gone.
think that was the trouble? The fact they saw your husband's colored and you're white? Is that what?
That's probably it, too.
Did they make any comments that you heard of or anything
No, they
like that?
didn't make any comments, not as I know of when I went back.
Did you hear your husband saying to them?
No, he didn't say anything to them. I don't know why anybody wants to take that. That's not right.
Well, could you identify any of these men if you saw
I
them?
sure could. I could identify the one, yes.
The one that did the cutting?
Yeah. I was so shocked, I said, I don't understand it all. I don't know why anybody was to think like that.
Well, we're going to take him out to find a hospital because he needs to be operated upon and fixed, you see.
Is he going to be all right?
I think he's going to be all right, yes.
Racial antagonism was undoubtedly the cause of this cutting, but I have no doubt that the chivalry of the culprit had been bolstered by alcohol. The victim is recovering from his wounds and the search for his assailant is continuing.
KMA 907 to all units. Description of suspect in shooting at 4th and Capitol. Male, Negro, adult. Very light skin. 30 years of age. 6 feet 1/4 inch in height. Weighing 150 pounds. Black hair, no hat. He was wearing a black and white striped sport shirt. Light gray flat. Subject has a .25 caliber automatic revolver. He is reported in the vicinity of 4th and N, Nora. KMA 907.
There was a shooting just before our tour began tonight. Judging from that description, they have a pretty good line on the culprit. Apparently the fellow shot down his wife or girlfriend. She was taken to the county hospital. Now, whether she's alive or dead, we don't know at the moment. We'll cruise around 4th and N and see if we can spot him.
KMA 907 to all units. The suspect in the shooting at 4th and Capitol is now in custody.
Looks like they got him. We'll follow up on it.
All right, Stotts Hill, I understand you were the officer that apprehended this suspect.
Yes, I was, Sergeant.
Can you fill us in a little bit here, Stotts Hill?
Yes, it occurred on Capitol Avenue. He shot a woman, and she was dead on arrival at the emergency hospital. We were just discussing it at 9th and P, yes, and I swung back on O Street, I believe it was, and came back in. It was in the 5th and O when the call came in that the man was in the vicinity of 4th and N. Of course, I immediately went down there, and this man fit the description perfectly. He was standing on a corner talking to a woman, and I immediately placed him under arrest, and he admitted that he was a party, and shaking him down, I discovered the gun in his rear pocket.
Can you throw a little light on this at the very beginning of the case, Sosky? What is the relationship between these two parties?
Well, my understanding is that they were man and wife, or possibly girlfriend. But as far as we could determine so far, they were man and wife.
Are the other detectives going to question this fellow now?
Yes, right, they are.
We're in the Detective Bureau. Present is a sister of the deceased. You say you were present tonight when the shooting occurred?
Yeah. Well, we was in the beauty shop. And when she got her hair done, well, we all walked out. And he walked up and he said, "How you all doing?"
That's right. Just take your time.
And then he told her, "I want to speak to you." And she said, "Well, don't pull on me." And so he didn't say nothing else. He pulled out his gun and started shooting. And after he shot the first time, well, she fell when he shot the first time. And then after she fell, well, he shot 3 more times up, she fell on the ground. And I tried to pick up where she couldn't see her.
Did he threaten you?
No, he didn't.
Do you know how this came about?
No, I don't, because we hadn't talked to him before this.
Had the two of them had argument before?
Yes.
Are they married?
No.
Well, what did he say or do after the shooting?
Well, he started walking towards 4th Street.
Did you see him at any time after the shooting and until he was picked up?
No. I didn't see him until he came in, until we all brought him in.
All right, thank you very much.
Dan, we're going to talk to the suspect now that was on the shooting. You want to come in?
Okay.
This is Sergeant Dan Meredith. This is my partner, Otis McAlexander, and myself, Zine. We'd like you to start right from the scratch, just what took place tonight.
I walked out to talk to her because we had had a dispute that morning before day, and she said, "Well, I don't want to talk to you
Where was your sister and sister-in-law at that time?
They walked on ahead.
All right. She stayed with you? Your girlfriend stayed with you?
No, we were still walking while we were talking till I caught her by her coat sleeve. And when I caught her by the coat sleeve, she started cursing. Then, while she was cursing and everything, I was pleading to her for us to go to the house. So.
What did she say then when you were pleading to go back to the house?
Well, I had her by the coat sleeve and she pushed me. She wasn't going nowhere.
Right after she pushed you, then what happened?
Well, it must have been long in there that I pulled a gun out. From then, I blanked out. And
how many shots do you remember firing?
Well, actually, I can only... I remember the jolt from one. I mean, it shook me.
All right, after you fired the one, then what did you do? What did she do? Did she just stand there, scream, holler, or what?
I remember hearing the scream.
All right, after you remember firing the one shot, then what did you do?
Well, then I must have left.
Where did you go?
When I came to, I was in South Park.
All right, when you got to Southside Park, what did you do?
I must sit down because when I came to myself, I was sitting down.
By the way, now, when you remember firing the one shot and you took what did you do with the gun?
Well, when I come to myself in the park, the gun was still in my hand.
You mean you carried the gun from where you actually shot her clear to Southside Park?
Yes. When I came to myself, it was just like a dream. I didn't believe it. I had did it. So I had some phone numbers in my pocket, and I called a friend of hers and asked her.
What do you mean you called a friend and asked her what?
Asked her, did she hear anything, hear any news or anything about the girl? I walked on and I met another lady, and I talked with her, and then she asked me, did I know what happened? I told her, no, I didn't know the whole thing, and I asked her to tell me. So she went on to tell me. So I told her I was on my way up anyway when I met her to get myself up. I was standing there, and me and the girl was talking, and then she says, there's police. So I said, yeah, I know. And I said, I'm gonna walk on up to him and get myself up.
Did you walk up to him, or did he approach you?
Well, I was standing there, just talking to her, and I was getting ready to go across the street, and he parked the car, and he asked me my name, and I told him.
And then what happened?
So he told me to come on up to the car or something.
How?
Put my hands up or something.
Mac Alexander and Zine, what's this man going to be booked on?
Since he was arrested, we have learned from the county hospital that she passed away, so the charge will be murder.
The apprehension of this murder suspect was accomplished in near record time. It was simplified, however, by the fact that he was plainly identified and apparently was not trying to escape. His story of blacking out is a common one, and quite as implausible as his explanation that he just happened to have the gun in his pants pocket. The charge is murder, and the case is still pending.
This is Unit 99 in Sacramento, California. These on-the-scene tape recordings were provided by the Sacramento Police Department and were made on duty by Sergeant Dan Meredith in Unit 99. Your host is Chief James V. Hicks of the Sacramento Police Department. Be with us when once again you hear
KMA 907, Sacramento Police. Unit 99, are you in the clear?
Unit 99 to KMA 907. Unit 99, Sergeant Meredith, 909, in service, on the air.